just backfill it with the sand.
Yep.
But no higher than the height of the bricks for the time being.
Yep.
Yeah,
Put the paper in.
you can tap it down gently with your fingers, but don't get too carried away. That forms the shape of the door. Any irregularities, you can just put a bit of alfoil around it. So you've de-mudded the children? Oh no.
Twice.
So do you need more dirt?
Very roughly. That I saw because just sitting on top. Into the path and just do a path at the edge of the path or something.
Yeah.
So what's this?
This is the fire lining, the refractory lining. This line's the inside of the oven where the most heat is. And we mix basically 50% sand with 50% high clay soil. And the sand helps reflect the heat back into the oven and stores the heat as well, so the oven...
And stops it shrinking.
Yeah. So it does a few things at once. And it also is applied in a unique fashion. You make it into a ball the size of your fist and you slap it onto the dome. It's quite a funny. Mud goes everywhere. But it's,
Lucky enough.
yeah, for the time being. Thank you. I keep thinking Barbara, but it's not Barbara, is it? It's Bron. Bron, I'll get it right eventually.
Can I?
Yeah, toss it in. Yeah. So we're doing what we did before, just treading the mud. And after a while you'll reach a point where you can't tread anymore, and that's when you turn it over and start again. Carefully, because I don't want to crush this out of shape. Well, I will.
Come on, Daddy, you love doing this.
Okay, so basically we've made a ring, and then we just keep going around until we...
There you go.
Hold on. Oh, really? Oh, it's good. Cut about. Where's the big
3 notches.
You flange that out?
Yeah, I do, but I only I flange it in not everywhere. So it seems to be the better because all it's got to do is hold the shape while the clay dries.
Yep.
But the old tin cans are good use of it. Yeah, when I'm firing it, I'll sit a taller flue on it to draw it, to get a good draw on, and then I take that off when I plug the flue.
It's all yours.
Well, some of these sections are a bit thin, so be careful.
Yeah. That'll just create a draft to suck the air in. So that's what we're aiming for finally. But we've put these lumps in. We've got the manure. Oh, man. Don't do this at home.
Straight out of the cow's bottom?
Yeah, yeah.
Children, don't do this at home.
Don't do, they probably have done this at home. You know, the only thing I think you have to be careful of is that whatever bugs the cows have got, if you've got cut feet, you'd get it too, up to it.
Well,
Let's be honest.
You want a shot? gets nice. Now on a cold day, there's nothing like a warm cow pat. Oh. You want to know what it feels like? Yummy. Quite nice. It's therapeutic. Though your feet smell awful later on, I won't go home tonight and say, dear, smell my feet. She'll go, yeah, I know what you've been doing. You've been messing around with the cows again, haven't you? They probably wouldn't do this in the
So that's pure cow shit.
Yep, straight out of, I'd say, the closest dairy shed to John.
And the base is half sand, half clay.
So,
So it's basically 1/3 of each.
oh,
Maybe
this is
even
a
bit
paddock
more.
job. This is So there's some of your mangoes in this, is there? Yeah, yeah.
Now, lifting the top.
So you made the little balls,
You're going to have to move your tripod.
and then what happened after you put the little balls?
Once we put the little balls on, once we put those little balls on, they'll pinch together to give them a bit of shape,
Yep.
rigidity. We then applied this very coarse cob mixture with straw directly on top of that. Called Wendy over and said, what does it look like? What do you want this to be in terms of artistic final product? And taught us. So we've given it a slightly, well, that's not a tortoise head, but it's a knob to begin to build something on. Some feet buds there, tail at the back. So it's beginning to take shape for a final thing. And this will be the shaping medium because it's so finely textured. It's like this straw, but it's 100 times smaller. So instead of straws being 6 inches long, you've got cow manure where the straw is 6 mil long. And this is the beauty of cow manure. We mix that in, and that's now 3 or 4 layers all mixed together. So very quickly we can mix this to form a product. We might even throw some of that soil in. Could you give me another bucket of that soil?
Yeah, half a bucket.
That is incredibly rich soil. It's obviously good farmland here before they settled in.